John, if you're done in there, we need you to get back in the field.
Tom Clancy's Without Remorse marks the on-screen elevation of the late author's CIA operative anti-hero John Clark from perennial second banana to the main attraction, and after 28 years, it's about time. As directed by Stefano Salama, the film strays far from the novel's story in favor of something more generic, but it's nonetheless bolstered by a sizzling, charismatic performance by leading actor Michael B. Jordan that sets the stage for more action in possible future entries.
Has it occurred to you that perhaps John Kelly has done something we can't?
First appearing in print as part of Clancy's famed Jack Ryan book series, John Clark was previously played by Willem Dafoe in 1994's Clear and Present Danger and Liev Schreiber in 2002's The Sum of All Fears. In both of those films, the enigmatic Clark offered a muscular, shoot-first brand of spycraft that was an interesting contrast with the more cerebral heroics embodied by Jack Ryan, with both prior takes on the character proving compelling in their own right. Although sharing the same title as Tom Clancy's novel, the script charts its own course, so basically like every Tom Clancy adaptation since 1992. Following an ostensibly successful mission in Syria, John Kelly and his team find themselves targeted for murder, getting picked off one by one, with Kelly only escaping death when his pregnant wife is murdered in his stead. Embarking on a trail of bloody vengeance, Kelly finds himself at odds with his own government as he uncovers a plot aimed at bringing about war with Russia. It all comes off fairly boilerplate, but none of that should be necessarily taken as a negative. The action sequences have a gritty aesthetic that's functional rather than flashy, so no, there's nothing here that approaches the slow build intensity of the van ambush in Clear and Present Danger, or the terrifying countdown to a nuclear bomb detonation in The Sum of All Fears. Instead, Salama's approach is steeped in more of a verite style that foregrounds impact and immediacy. While it doesn't particularly stand out, neither does it detract from the experience. On the casting front, too, the ensemble has been stacked with familiar faces who can be counted on to deliver solid character work, even if the characters themselves are a bit too thinly sketched. First and foremost, this is a showpiece turn for Michael B. Jordan. While Without Remorse lacks the cerebral intrigue that makes most other Tom Clancy movies memorable, it offers a brand of bullets and brawn action that feels increasingly out of place in today's superhero-centric cinema landscape.
He is more dangerous and effective than any man we have in the field.
Even as Without Remorse goes through some familiar paces, it's elevated by the presence at its center of Michael B. Jordan. The actor's physicality and intensity serve him well here as the former Special Forces soldier turned CIA operative. Without giving anything away, by the film's end, John Kelly has become John Clark. While it's an open question as to whether this incarnation of Clark will meet up with Amazon's incarnation of Jack Ryan, it's easy to see why they've pinned their hopes on this particular star to carry this would-be franchise. That's what we thought of Without Remorse. Let us know what you think of it in the comments, and for more reviews of your favorite movies, keep it locked right here on IGN.